Sid, deafen me when we start the race.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Used
Good
to being able to do it during the intro cutscene, but I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, people. Hello. Welcome to
Good
this
morning.
race between Gwen and BeingofUniverse. In theory, it should be fairly close.
Yeah, I mean, if we just look at the seeding times, they're fairly close, within a minute. Well, I think it's it's either a minute 1 or 59 seconds between both runners. So yeah, this one should be hotly contested.
Yep.
But I suppose let's not dilly dally around that.
Yep.
We'll do the intros once the race starts. Are you both ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Should
Is
be
it new game
And-
or resume?
You're doing from resuming the tutorial save,
Because
Okay.
cutscene.
so you can skip all the cutscenes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
You want to count down,
I
Aqua?
will do a countdown now. 3, 2, 1, go.
GLGO.
And they should be off.
All
Yep.
right, and there we are.
Nice.
And both are definitely lovely. All right, so we're back yet again, everyone. This is the lower bracket for Group D, and as Sid said before, should be a fairly hotly contested one. Being got a 137.47 in seeding,
Yeah.
and Gwen got a 138.46, which is a pretty, that's a pretty close time.
Yeah.
I will say, Gwen's stream has frozen.
Oh, nice. Already tech issues. Good. It's all right. Let's try.
Restreaming is a hard business.
Yeah.
Should just be able to refresh it. But all in all, should be a pretty hotly contested one, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Should be good.
We did have a race that was supposed to happen that's now been postponed to. It was Hampshire Eventual that was postponed till tomorrow at 11 p.m. at the same time, which we will probably be doing that one as well. So.
Yeah. Get sick of us.
Yeah, it'll be a bad omen if you open up Speed Simpsons. Aqua's commentating.
It's that Aqua
again.
guy again. Oh no. I hate
You'd be
that
sick
guy.
of my voice by the end of it. Exactly.
Yeah, this is just
And
home
so
one
far,
stuff.
we have had a lot of quite good races.
Yeah.
I won't lie. We have had some pretty strong ones. So I will not complain. A lot of them have been quite neck and neck.
Yeah.
There's stuff we've not really had to worry about too much, where there usually is, at this point in time, where we do have the gap between the runners, we are typically seeing, like, it's kind of like Apu is the decider as to how far the run, like, goes neck and neck.
Yeah, it is like after Marge, you sort of see, Yeah, Apu's a very hard level, isn't it? So.
Yeah, it's not for the weak-hearted.
Common choke point.
Exactly. But knee reverse, of course. Never,
yeah,
never
definitely not
total
us. Not
kill
us, no.
Apu
No.
at all.
Yeah, we're both perfect at Apu.
Exactly. The one thing I will say though, Bart 2 is always quite consistent, honestly.
Oh yeah, I've said this like the past few months, like on my stream as well. Like Bart 2 is really consistent.
Yeah, it just reaches a certain point where Duff Trucks doesn't scare you anymore. Like those strats are not that hard.
No.
So it's just kind of, are your coins fine? Do you get busted anywhere?
Yeah.
Do you fall asleep in 6-3? Bringing back the uneventful mission.
Yeah. Shout out to the 2020 tournament.
Exactly. I wasn't there.
I was.
Well, I was there, but I wasn't.
Wow.
I wasn't actively engaging.
And
I was too busy spiraling out of control. Okay, Being did not go for bush strat and is going for the coins
in petty theft.
In FMRT, petty theft, which is
you
don't see that
the old way of doing it. That's how I used to do it.
It's not even like it's marginally that much slower either. It's just it's one of those optimizations that once you start doing, you just don't stop.
It's just either you have the time, so you have like the quick cola cape or the quicker petty theft.
The one thing that is always fun getting to watch all these races is just see the little quirks of the runners. Like in my race, I got a really dodgy 3-7 like Mr. Plow limo, but I also did the like car reset in Barton Frink.
Yeah.
So you get to see, what stuff are people feeling confident with, what stuff are people not interested in. Like, you really do get to grips with what makes the runners tick.
Yeah. Yeah, like, talk about Bart 2, like, when I was like a 140 runner, like, Duff Truck and FMJ was scary, but, like, nowadays, like, I don't really sweat it that much. I'm too busy thinking about the out of bounds later on.
Yeah,
Badger
it's just,
Blast, let's go.
does Curator work?
Yeah.
or
Also,
not?
interestingly, we've got
And then it's just out of bounds.
Traffic Car versus Plow King.
Yeah, I see. Plow King's always a weird one because I mean, it takes a certain kind of runner to be able to brush off Plow King,
Yep.
and is being that sort of runner. And then we also get the classic Badger Blast, which
Yeah, I love Badger Blast.
is one of the most used strats in Simpsons hit and run speedrunning history at this point.
Good lord. Sorry, excuse
Some
me. Just
people probably don't even know who Badger is.
yeah. So if I make exclamations during this race, because my dog farted.
It's fantastic. All right, so Gwen pulls off Badger Blast pretty cleanly. He
got some traffic problems earlier, but
when I expected Being to use the Plow King for this mission, I didn't expect them to just do normal Smithers strat.
yeah, it's like the old
But,
Plow King.
Hey,
I don't know
yeah,
whether
so Plow King.
that was
I assume
faster.
they'll ESS after Blind
Yeah.
Big Brother.
I don't know if that's faster because A, the traffic, and B, like with Plow King like that, if you don't get like a 2-hit, it's slower basically because of the acceleration.
Yeah. Oh, both runners going for the backwards Blind Big Brother as well. So, yeah, it's kind of fun to see how exactly both runners differentiate. Honestly, as someone who did try to implement the walk through walls Blind Big Brother, I could never get past the first jump.
Yeah, I never
Like,
tried it really.
Honestly, doing that jump from the other side is fine, but just the first jump it just wrecks you every single time. It's crazy. I know I probably should have just pushed through it, but for what to me seems like minor time save, it's not worth it.
I'm the same with button jump.
Could be wrong.
I don't think button jump's worth
Yeah,
it because
but it's easy though.
well, like it goes wrong, you lose like loads of time. Well, I don't know, loads of times, like
True.
5 seconds.
Yeah, maybe not.
You get it and you
maybe
save
not
like a second.
Yeah, but you also want to go for the fast cycle. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a lover of button jump.
Fair
and
enough.
if I'm on 200 FPS, I feel like it should be viable.
Yeah. Do we do
So
a
I will
gamba?
say- Probably should. I can't contribute to it.
Screw it. We'll do a
Speaking
bit.
of FPS, we do have the fairly interesting thing. We have two runners who are on fairly fairly non-standard FPS. We have Gwen on 60, which we will see majorly, where Gwen will probably, be slightly behind in early game, just because early game you don't get as many boosts, it's not as faster, but alternatively maybe destruction missions will be a lot more plausible. And obviously before the race started we did talk about our fondness of bridge clip, so
Well, your fondness of bridge clip.
yeah, mostly me. I mostly talked about it and Gwen nodded and agreed. And then being on 120, which honestly I don't really know what the major benefits of playing on 120 are.
As someone who played on 120 for many years, I can tell you there are none. Everything seems to suck about 10 times more on 120.
Yeah, it's the middle ground. I mean, maybe it's a PC thing,
Possibly.
That's the case.
I think.
IFBS, but
I think. Oh, well, I commented with Bean the other day. I think he said he does it because of basically out of bounds. He doesn't want to learn zombie car
Doesn't want
7-2
to learn
and
the-
stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
I think.
that's fair enough. I guess that probably is a big boost towards it. It
Yeah.
does make a bit of sense. So I mean, time will tell. Will they go for boat jump? Question mark.
Oh, well, 70s and Globex boat jump are fine. It's just Malibu boat jump is very
Malibu
hard.
boat jump might be.
It's very hard on that FPS, unfortunately.
But I mean, in terms of being ahead, Gwen is ahead.
Yep.
Being is slightly behind. One thing that is fun is we are getting the timers are still in sync, so there's no like in some of the other like runs the timer does get further and further apart, but this time it's fully neck and neck, so we have a genuine depiction of how far behind that they are.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not much you can do because you have to work around Twitch's encoding, but you know, if only there were a better site for it.
Yeah. So I apologise if Gwen's stream keeps stopping. For some reason, OBS has been very touchy today.
Yeah. Well, Gwen gets quite a decent Bone Storm. Could have been slightly better, but fundamentally,
Yeah.
probably Scott.
I think they missed a drop, so yeah.
Yeah, they missed the 8th drop.
Being
But at least it didn't despawn, so.
Being should be on for a good one as long as it drops like now. Oh. Come on, Bone Storm truck.
That's a bit rude.
I don't like the Bone Storm
Not
truck.
sure. Yeah, not sure what Bean did to deserve that sort of treatment from Bone Storm. Oh, the old reset. Let's go. Aqua, we're worried about you. You've got a problem. Put down the combine. Oh, I must contribute.
I mean, do you want to come on here, Eventual?
Look, if there's an open slot, I'm in.
You're in bed. Well, Aqua was in bed and he got out of bed to do this.
Exactly. Although I will immediately be straight back in bed.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking at this though, the runners are still very close, so it's nice to see it even. There's never going to be that much variation with Homer ones.
No.
Like theoretically, you could like get a really bad Bone Storm, or you could get a bad Barton Frink, but usually at this sort of level and at this sort of level that being Gwen are, you know, their seeding runs may deceive you. Most of the runners at their level typically getting like a solid 11:30, 11:20 part 1.
Yeah.
I say being got a 12 for like 5, but you know, Homer 1 is very fickle at the best of times.
Yeah.
No sports car RNG. I don't know if they chose against it or just opted for the honor roll. Honestly, I still think that as much as the sports car is faster, still running to get the sports car, you do lose some time.
Yeah, I always wondered if Honor Roller is just faster. I mean, it probably has
Like-
been timed, but it just feels faster as well. Like,
To me, it feels like if I want to save more time, I'll just do the honor roller.
yeah,
But if I just want, like, you know, cushy sports car.
yeah.
Look, we all have dreams, all right?
Also,
Gotta
as-
take the
yeah.
luxury where we can.
so as Gwen has demonstrated there, you have to get out the Honor Roller and try and find a sports car, which can be a pain.
Yeah. So it's probably, the time is probably, like, negligible.
Yeah.
Like, it probably, you make it up both
Yeah.
ways.
Okay, according to Eventually, it's 4 seconds getting the sports car in 2-2.
Yeah, there we are. Then, of course, that's Adventure. Adventure's writing a thesis on early games.
Yep.
He
He
would
is the
know.
master.
I will still bring this up, but earlier I believe it was Tyler who dropped 100k channel points, even though Vapo was going to win in the race.
Well, that's
Vapo
mental.
did win the race,
Yeah.
and they got 104k
biggest
channel points.
Biggest
back,
payout in
so-
history.
It's absolutely ridiculous. To be fair, I don't even know what the channel points do on this. Yeah, the FPS gangs, commentators minute cutscenes for 75k.
Yeah.
My God.
I hope no one redeems that, please.
My God, I'll do it. Oh wait, hold on. There's 100k in the pool again. Did Adventure really?
Did
drop
Eventual just do
100K
that? Oh
channel
my
points?
god.
Oh my God.
Ain't no way.
And this is genuinely neck and neck. This could go either way.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if we compare actual PBs, Being has a 1:31.23, Gwen has a 1:30.06. So,
However, both of them haven't played maybe as much as some of the other people we've seen today, so...
yeah, like Gwen's PB, I think they said they PB 2 years ago, but they submitted it a year ago.
I just forgot,
Like,
maybe.
and their description on SRC is never got around to uploading this lol, which is, you know, Giga Chad, absolute.
Love that.
Absolute
I have time for that.
And Beings was submitted 2 years ago and was done in a race with Cable. So
Nice.
yeah, Shah history.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, which is a surprising killer in races, is Vox.
Yeah. You
Genuinely, that nerd car, he drives like you spat on his 1984 copy of Doctor Who, the book. I don't know, some collectible nonsense, some nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Some nerd collectible stuff.
Like the worst bit I find is like that cross section in like the town hall, because he can like come along and like spin you out, and then yeah. I was like, Gwen, oh there we go.
Gwen-
Sports car getting
I am
pushed.
getting jealous of the 60 FPS camera.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of the 60 FPS camera movement. On like 200, you are. Yeah, try 5 more seconds of turning around.
Yeah, it is absolute slug on 200. Aqua, which sharp pedestrian can you take in a
Sharp
fight?
pedestrians?
Oh, there you go.
All of them, especially Mole Man.
Mole
He's not ready for the liver shot I'm about to inflict him with.
I feel
I'll
like
kiss him on the forehead on the way down.
I'd probably take on the old lady with like the polka dot dress.
I'd get distracted by the design. Oh, what?
Oh,
Being just
Wait,
failed.
huh? Wait, what did he
on
do?
Frink. Well, he got the black van through dirt jump, but it seemingly just torpedoed away. That's crazy.
Bad commentator. I see he's reading out Kane's message. God damn it, Kane.
Yeah, sorry, Kane. I shouldn't have mentioned the liver. I'll take it back. Not for Mole Man though. Mole Man's still getting it.
Yeah. Failed dirt jump, literally.
Yeah, that's insane.
Did the van get
Well,
like a
to be
launch
fair-
or something? I didn't.
Well, I say that he made the van get dirt jump, but he like bounced off the side.
Yeah.
And whilst the black van propelled forward, he propelled backwards, which is not what you want in dirt jump.
No.
I had to try really hard to not say baby van for some reason.
Getting ahead of yourself there.
I will never get the names correct. I'm living in the future.
Try not to make CS references.
And my future prediction is eventually we'll lose those 100k channel points.
That'd be really funny.
I just want to. He'd be more upset than if you bop him back, to be honest.
Nah. I don't know. we can discuss all things eventual tomorrow.
Wait, the taxis are going rogue as well. Fully bullying, peeing. Look at that, double. The taxi fully just turned into it. If only we had a full motion replay for that.
I'm not Mole Man. I don't have like plugins to do that.
Takeshi's Castle replay. How it appears the taxi's gone into his side. That's the last time I'll use that taxi service. I don't know, something like that. Good old Craig Charles.
Love Craig Charles.
I would say I can't say any of his actual.
No, I was
phrases
going to say
because
we
a lot
can't
of
actually
them
say
are
any of what he
pretty
says on here.
racist.
Yeah.
A lot of them are pretty racist. But it was a different time.
Yep.
We should do a throwback tournament in 2003 and act like none of the strats exist yet.
Or just straight like Can you imagine
Pure
people going to
casual.
end up doing wager races to get enough coins?
Oh, that'll be a heavy dose in method acting.
Like, I was casually 100%ing on console, and I had to do wager race to get enough for, like, the last few cars, and it was pain.
Oh, yeah.
I was doing, like, level
that
7
sounds
wager
rough.
race and duff truck. It's like, oh.
Good practice for all tasks.
I was doing it
There
because
you
of Hundo.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, just doing more like races.
Yeah.
I mean, also being still fairly close behind, despite having a pretty rough start to the race.
Yeah.
I think it's once again. Also, I see a lot of runners have actually been going for that vent lately, and I love to see it. Because I told this really mini anecdote earlier, but back when I started, I would always get that box. I would always get that vent when the black van will get stuck.
Yeah.
And I did it until Lambton started yelling at me for doing it. And stop doing it. The coins aren't even worth it. I'm like, yeah, but
Well,
I like the
jokes on
coins.
him. Nowadays, people actually do that because they're trying to get the fast train cycle, so they're going that way anyway.
Yeah, it's back in vogue.
Get wrecked, Lambton.
Everything comes back in style. When are you growing out a mullet?
Me.
Yeah, you.
You wouldn't notice it anyway. Actually, now, can you imagine a mullet coming out the back of a... that would be funny.
A whole cut in the back.
That would be funny, to be fair.
With mullet.
Also, being
has fully
struggling...
been followed.
Oh, and he's been busted as well. That's
And
not good.
busted. Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, Nelly.
I do feel for him.
Takes a lot of mental fortitude to have this happen in a race. Because, like I said, I feel like we all have the same general standards. Maybe some people have the intention, like, we're going to win.
Yeah.
We're going to win big.
Can we
But,
refund the gamba?
You know. But for the most part, I feel like it's important when you're doing these races is you just want to save face by just having a fairly clean race. Is he still not abandoned? Bloody hell, Apu.
Apu's being
He's
like
like a
really...
sniffer dog with a bag of cocaine in his boot.
So I just like go straight for the fountain, just keep going, and just take the L of having to like come back from like the hospital bit.
Good.
Apu is being really intense.
Apu
He is very persistent, to be
insane.
fair.
At least he got the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Meanwhile, Gwen
That's
running monkeys.
that's cheeks.
Yeah.
Once again, like I said, what I was trying to say is, I'll fully give credit to the runners who, like I said, I feel like the idea changes unless you are like a high level runner and you're like, I can win this. You fundamentally just want to get through it.
Yeah.
You want to get through it as cleanly as possible, and you don't want to embarrass yourself by having like a really bad run. But also fundamentally, it is this game, and it can be brutal sometimes.
It's also quite admirable continuing bad runs. It does take some like mental exercises.
Yeah, mental fortitude. Yeah.
At least for me, anyway. Like I see a bad run, I'm like,
Yeah, but you know the DNFs.
yeah.
We're not seeing any so far,
No.
and hopefully that continues. It would be an easy gig, I wouldn't lie, but
Yeah.
it's not really. You know, look, you're arranging to do a race with a whole other person. Respect their time as well as yours. You sat down being ready to play the race.
You may as
so
well
you
finish
as
it.
well
Yeah.
Maybe if you were like drafted in last second and it all went bad.
Yeah.
We'll see it on Sid's first race.
See, I was trying not to like bring up
Oh.
a ventral and roast a ventral, but he's making me want to do it. So being not getting the jump, that's a shame.
Oh, and the traffic again.
The taxi. Was it taxis tonight?
The taxis are relentless. So we are getting to this. Oh, and hit and run, please.
I don't know if he can
Do
really
not
afford another
taxis in
bust.
the way. he can't be 100 coins down in level 2.
That isn't. Yeah, it's not a great. Oh, go on, Gwen, save it. There we go.
Well handled, well handled. Alright, it looks, and I don't want to curse this, but it looks... Okay, being is fine. No busted in
Oh.
2-6.
So this
Oh, that was a great amount of damage.
this monkey's route being is doing is
Oh,
slightly
wow.
different.
Look at how fast that third car is.
Here's a
Or
zoom in,
fourth
isn't
car,
it?
whatever. Yeah,
Slightly
absolutely
unfortunate because it is
zooming.
giving Gwen the runabout, and it's now stuck at. Look at like the wall of traffic that's just there.
It's like Lightning McQueen the way it makes me wow.
I thought you were going to say something else, and I was.
It's-
I mean, it is after 9 o'clock, so you know. Speed Simpsons after dark.
Look, even
Still
if
gotta
there is a
maintain
watershed, I will
standards.
not reach it. Exactly. Okay, so a lot of unfortunate traffic for
Yeah.
that sellouts, and I mean perhaps it's an avenue to get back in the race. for
Yeah.
Being, despite all of their struggles. But you know, decent. But I say decent part. It is a 25-40. So for me, it's quite reasonable.
Yeah, I was gonna say for you that's quite good, but you know.
I'm not sure how.
That's
not sure how fast they will be with that. I can generally look at their bar in PB and get a bit of like a consensus as to how they typically do it. Whilst we see how being copes with sellouts.
Well, looking at this, second car is run away from him. There we go. Maybe you can recover it if like
Okay,
catch up quick enough.
so having had a look, in their PB they had a 2503 Bart 1. So
Okay,
honestly,
not terrible.
not even that bad.
No.
I do enjoy the crop of runners who, even at the fairly like higher like top 50, top 55 kind of period, I do like how there is a subsection of us who are pretty mediocre at Bart 1. Makes
Yeah.
me feel good. Makes me feel like I belong.
Shout out to yeah. Shout out to Momo for his Bart 1. Of course, Aqua doesn't think
Like-
25 Bart 1s are that bad.
I mean, typically the way I see it is until like one. I think Tim said it best. Until like 125, early game does not count that much.
No. Sorry, Ventral, but it is true.
And yeah, being really showing the effects of being followed in Apu
Yeah.
and failing. What did he fail? Barton Frank?
Yeah, Barton Frank.
Like that is really
I imagine he's pretty
not
annoyed.
helping in staying the race. Yeah.
I would be, to be fair, as well.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Like he could have avoided the like if he just actually sent it to the hospital, he probably would have been fine.
There was an instance where like he
But,
went
you know.
towards it and then he like stopped just before because I think he thought like he was going to get away and then he didn't and then he turned around again and
Yeah, like, you do have certain expectations
Yeah.
of how the mission should go. Sometimes it just doesn't fit the mold.
it's weird because like the escape bars in this game seem to be a bit longer than they're actually shown to be.
Oh yeah. Like the amount of times, especially in Marge, in the follow Cletus mission, where you can get so far behind, but as long as you're in like a straight line, you will catch up.
Yeah, there's like the 1% of the bar which is like still you know.
I was going to suggest Malibu boat jump, and then I remembered that Gwen's on 60
60, yeah.
FPS, and that would be. I do remember one time, and I think I've talked about this before, but there was one time I tried to do a 3-7, or I was trying to do a Malibu boat jump guide, and instead of instead of just editing it and like filming it and editing it and doing it in post, I decided I need to get it 5 times in a row to prove that my strat is consistent.
Prove your worth.
And obviously I didn't ever get it 5 times in a row because it's pretty difficult to get consistently.
Gwen.
But I believed in my method
There we go.
so much, I even swapped down to 60 FPS and tried to prove that 5 times in a row as well.
So you never got
Which
it.
I also didn't do.
Yeah.
So ultimately, I just wasted like 2 hours. I just wasted 2 hours of my life.
Can you say you also kept re-recording it again? Okay.
Yeah. I kept doing my opening line again. And again.
I see chat is protesting with hashtag justice for Momo.
Hey, look, Momo's straight chilling.
Right, Momo is the most chill. He had the most chilled sub 130 grind I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly.
Alright, Being gonna go for it? Oh, yes.
Oh, 120.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's bold.
Yeah, it's very inconsistent on 120.
We struggled to get it on 200.
Yeah.
So.
Like you may as well
Are they
just
going for Krusty Lou?
Yeah. I mean, he probably.
It's a rare sight these days. Oh yeah, no, he definitely
get
needs
busted,
it with his
so.
like 2 busts.
Did you get busted
did he get
twice?
busted
No,
the
he didn't get
second
busted
time?
in monkeys. He escaped.
No, okay. I'm just making. It came very close though.
He did come close, yeah.
And now the coins are pretty bang average. I will say, the timer is a little bit low. It should be fine, but it may be like a 1 second. Oh, never worried.
Yeah.
Never worry, mate. Millhouse is gone. Millhouse got sent to the moon and back.
Justice for Aqua Comms ×4 today.
Look, I signed up for all of these.
I definitely didn't drag him into this one because I was like, I'm restreaming this.
Look,
I'm just trying to make
sit
up
on
for
comms.
earlier for my absolute sham of a restream.
Yeah. But yeah, wow. See, that's the issue with Krusty Lou coins, and the issue is I would used to. Oh wait, hold on. Gwen is bouncing around the place.
Yeah, that wasn't because they got like knocked off
Not
course.
ideal.
Now that's sort of screwed up second. Oh, hopefully they can get it here.
There are a lot of houses that you can just
Yeah,
plow them into.
yeah. I think I said
The plowman's delight.
yeah. I think I said this to Andok the other day, but yeah, that when my first comms was Lappin versus Gady, and Lappin, I think it was Lappin, managed to push like the Hellfish cart into like the front yard of one of the houses and just couldn't get to it.
Kane says, I would have hopped on, but I have a 24-hour suspension from Aqua's Lisa clip. No, that was your Lisa clip. You said the words. I
came out
just
of your
reacted to the word and made the clip
As I said,
and
hashtag
spread the clip around.
cancel California. Not
But that clip is great, though. Honestly, we've had some... I don't know how many clips have actually been made, but there have been some really good moments so far this tournament. Like, for only having a couple races, there have been some absolute belters of moments. Tilbert's weird baby van, absolute gold.
Did I get clipped?
I don't know if it got clipped, but it should have. Yeah, no, it did. It did.
And you're saying
If I
it's
had the power of clipping Discord, I would have clipped Tilbert's entrance to the VC. Ridiculous as well.
his emoji
You
on
know,
the
you know.
loading screens.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Yeah.
It's been good fun so far.
And you're saying that because all of them had the best commentator you know. You.
Look, the most experienced in this tournament season so far.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect
I've had hours to polish.
commentating
No, it's been
Counter
good
Strike
fun,
is slightly different to commentating The Simpsons Hit and Run.
It definitely is.
Oh, come on, Snake.
Uh,
Does Gwen know about
we
Siren Strat?
believe.
Oh, aw.
Everybody knows.
Can't quite break properly. Didn't quite break. I don't think I had the time to break. Like, it's just going too quick.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things where in your head you go, I should reset the car, but you remember that resetting the car will spawn.
It'll just put you there anyway.
Below the bridge
Yep.
anyway. So it's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Siren at
Both
Fate.
are wrong.
For real, for real. I'll ban you eventually. Don't push me. Oh.
Things are out having a little melt. Once I will say, sleuthing, it's been quite generous so far in the tourney. I think there may have been one sleuthing fail, but I also could be entirely wrong.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, there we are. We're back.
Yeah, just...
Oh, mate, that's a launch. To be fair, as said before, Being deserves a little bit of luck.
Yeah. Drop.
But it's
Drop.
a bit contentious.
Okay, no, there we go.
Bloody hell.
I feel like that might have gone like on the middle bit if he hadn't have pushed Snake into the barrier.
I was genuinely worried they were going to fly up the bridge. Start grinding up the railing. Tony Hawk's Pro Skate style.
Yeah.
Freedom fish, best fish. Prefer my fish caged person.
Prefer my fried.
Yeah, that's just a little liberation joke there for you.
I love how Lisa's trying to put the fish back in the water when now she's nowhere near any water.
I mean, I'm sure she can just... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, is she doing it into the little, like...
Stream.
In the stream next to Krusty Lou? Are you really putting fish in the dam?
Just throwing them, like, just picking up, throwing them back on the road.
Oh, the bus.
Yeah.
Will the bus be, in a sense, throwing it back in a throwback?
Yeah, this strat is now oh no, wow, yeah, damn. Fine.
Respect it. Sometimes you just have to admit the strat's not going your way. Never got around. Never really liked this strat.
No,
so much. See, good damage. They should probably just continue this, but they did spin out a little bit, so he may just not go in. But he also will get stuck. So, yeah. There you go. Oh, come on, limo.
Yeah, like that.
That is a bit upsetting.
Yeah. Thinking they're on 60, but so like they can't. Well, actually, I don't.
Oh yeah.
Does the phone booth think? Can it work on? I don't know. There's a reason why people don't do it.
I mean, I was talking to Lucas about it earlier. Obviously, they're a 60 FPS runner, and they just kind of say their depiction of it is the cars. They do naturally feel a lot heavier, so you kind of have to. You know how when people are performing, it's like, like project it to like the back row. That's how I have interpreted that way.
Fair enough.
You need to be a lot more exaggerated in your movements in order to get it to go where you actually want it to go.
Also, being getting a textbook limo.
Yeah,
he's probably owed something going his way.
Yeah, we did see the plus size, the pluses of actually fast limo.
Yeah.
With the school bus. I kind of get it because learning Mr. Plow limo is it's a trying time. It's not fun for anyone, and I don't know, at least for me, could be wrong, did take quite a long period to learn.
Ooh, Also,
all right, now we're actually neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like we are so back.
So I will just say a lot. Sorry, carry on.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think now the timer is a little bit gap in between. There's still like 6-7 seconds. So I think Gwen is still ahead.
Yeah.
But
Could change like in about 10 seconds. Yeah, with limo, a lot of 60 runners do like tone dog limo, which is slightly different. You like sort of push the back wheel sort of thing. I don't really know how it works, but
I mean, I don't really know how Tone Dog makes it work on
I don't know.
46, but you know,
oh,
I respect it.
oh, go on, Gwen, go on, get it in. Also, being not having a good time by the look of it.
Yeah, and this is where the race really heats up because we are now neck and neck.
All right.
Like drop. It's just now Gwen got successful donut fire. So
they're not getting like clipped on the house as much as like we do. I wonder if that's different on 60.
I've seen a lot of generous. I've seen a lot of generous housing.
Yeah.
Like that. I've not seen a lot. I've seen runners actively avoid the house fully, which is kind of it's a crazy thing to think of when you think of how many runners do just get stuck.
Yeah.
Reversing, getting pushed forward.
So a lot of time the donut truck likes to get out when you do that, but sometimes it just doesn't. It looked like on there, on Gwen's, like, it just like, the pixel just like, I don't know, it just wasn't interfering. Kainera just didn't clip it at all, so I don't know.
But yeah, look at how hotly contested this is, though.
Yeah.
So his coinage check, 360 after buying in, mate. Sorry, what?
They did early inmate, being soon later inmate.
Oh, yeah. All right, my bad. The inmate mission is next mission.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
So coin should even out after 4-3.
Oh, being is
I'm trying to get the Ven, but
breaking it in spirit.
yeah. So not gonna lie, Being's 120 looks a lot more lively than I remember 120 being.
Yeah, this may be the gentlest Canyonero we've seen in a long time. I mean, time will tell. Canyonero always has a way of messing things up, but theoretically, it shouldn't be as erratic as it is on higher FPS. So let's all just toast and celebrate this moment. And just as we say that, Gwen's getting rid of Canyonero.
Don't blame. Have they got wonky driving? It kind of looked like they had wonky driving. I might be wrong. Oh, no,
it is moving a little stiff. No, I think it's good. I think it might just be the 60 FPS difference, really.
I mean, it is a 27-year-old game, you know. I mean, I'd be a bit stiff if I was that old. In-game years.
In-game years.
I mean, you know, 20 for a game is quite old.
It's not like... Is it? So you're saying game years are like dog years?
Kind of, yeah.
So, Simpsons Hit and Run is 140 years old.
Yep.
welcome to Sid's Law.
This is a glory of my brain at about 2 AM.
So, and this is where we see the benefit of getting early in, mate.
Yep.
So you may have lost a little bit of time, but now Gwen is still leading the charge. As said before, the timer is now like slightly ahead. So Gwen is what, 17? Like it's practically 20 seconds between the timers. So
yeah.
There's no real so even if it is neck and neck in like gameplay, it is slightly ahead for Gwen.
Yeah.
Who I think is actually having quite a strong run so far.
Haven't had too much to go wrong, really. There's like the sellouts maybe was a bit like they saved it.
Sellouts probably the biggest miss.
Yeah.
But then again, it was also competing with being sellout, so
yeah.
What a bounce for. See, I've never seen 120 be this bouncy.
No, like I remember it being quite flat. Like you land and it's like completest truck just face plants.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that was a little bit close for my liking. To get that catch-up packet.
Yeah.
Coin check. Coins are on par. About a 12 coin difference. When I said it, not anymore though.
There we go. Both getting the wasp.
But yeah, this
Is
is
being over the far? Oh. Is he actually gonna?
Oh,
Ooh, almost.
oh, wow. That's clutch. That is clutch.
It's a bit
But
risky going
somehow, when getting the Wheel of Fortune, or not Wheel of Fortune, rather.
Going for that on 120 is quite brave.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a state of being apparently.
And look
Clearly, we just don't live
Goodness me.
the high FPS.
Has 120 changed since I ran? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, damn.
Oh, and that's bust number 2.
Busted.
And Gwen is hit and run as well.
Yeah.
As being gets tire-fied. Whatever I just said. To make it make sense.
FPS messed up.
What's it called?
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, there we go.
Ah.
That car took ages to escape. Wow.
See, now there's just no safe being like escapes from chasing vehicles anymore.
Yeah, it seems like being in vehicle chases is not.
I guess there's no more really to
Well,
worry
wolves at the end.
about. Oh yeah, wolves. True. Yeah.
Excuse me a second.
Beyond that, it should be quite fun.
Yeah. Alright, just OBS trolling me. I'd go to interact with the thing, and every time I close the interact, it'll start buffering. I do apologise, but OBS is being very touchy today.
So is this you just using it how it's set up, or did you add like your own stuff to it?
No, this is how it's set up, but it's just being really touchy.
Oh.
It's just one of them always seems to buffer. I don't know why.
I think it's probably just, I don't know, maybe it's the, well, it's just because Twitch is weird with both affiliates and not affiliates getting quality options.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes you will just get, here is this runner. They are running at 1440p and 6K bitrate, and it's like, well, that's not achievable.
Yeah, like Gwen hasn't really got any quality options, so I can't really like do much. It's like auto or
Yeah.
I didn't see what the other option was, it's too small, but yeah.
Well, wolves is always a dicey one.
Mm-hmm.
The fail condition can always ruin your day. Or if you don't get fail condition, there's a chance you get 2 cycled. So.
Yep.
And as is the tawny tradition, sometimes it just rears its ugly head. Mate, Being is really flirting with We're getting busted.
Oh,
and he's got hit.
uh-oh.
Again.
Oh no.
Being, he's just
Please.
right into him. Please, I can't.
Okay.
You can't lose 150 coins. You can't lose 150 coins in a race. Just... he's not even... I get that he needs to get the coins, but he's also... No.
Oh no. Lucky he was fairly close to it, otherwise he might have actually failed the mission getting busted there.
That's the 3rd bust.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Oh, Gwen's got
You
hit and run
know
as well.
what they
Uh-oh.
say. You know what they say in the biz? That busting makes
Oh
you feel
dear.
good. Oh,
Gwen as well.
it
Damn.
doesn't for these runners. This, honestly, someone should keep track. That's what 4 busts in one race. Someone needs to keep track of this. This is unprecedented.
I was gonna say,
I don't think this is happening again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we have a bust counter, but that doesn't that sounds a bit sus. Alright, we're gonna steer away from that. Don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
All the donations go to charity. But first, let's break the bustometer.
Oh god. We're gonna get fired if we carry on this. If Amber coming in here, like, what are you two doing?
Who's watching? Who's watching?
Of course, Kane is encouraging this. Sorry, you're on.
Hey,
Oh, no.
cutscene.
Yeah.
The old crap circles.
Being
I
says
do
garbage.
like the freeze frame that Gwent is stuck on, which is good. Yeah, fair play. Fair play, being your run has been hard.
Yeah, graft.
Yeah, honestly, credit to you for keeping up.
Yep.
And you're not even that far behind either, which is mental.
Crab circles. Now, Gwen can get over not getting Flanders. Being, on the other hand, is going to probably need Flanders. Oh, Gwen's going anyway?
I've never seen so many busts in one race before.
Gwen's going for it anyway, fair enough.
4 big busts. It's too easy. It's too easy.
Yeah.
All right, so 350 coins after buying Apu.
Yeah, Gwen's coins were actually like
you pop out.
Yeah. Like they didn't need Flanders, but I guess like they want the stability. I swear that they had like 696, so they would have been fine, but more coins are always good, right?
Somehow, and don't ask me how, Being's coins are somehow better than Gwen's, despite getting busted 3 times.
Yeah, I did actually notice that.
I don't know how or why, but somehow.
Say Being's a coin magnet, but clearly he's not because he just lost like 150 coins.
It's like Sonic with all whenever he gets hit, he loses all their rings. Just realised Kane's here and 4-6 has not been eventful.
Well, Being hasn't finished yet, so.
As I said before, a Kane 4-6 is it's something to be experienced.
I'll miss a plow jacket. Let's go.
Well, the run hasn't been great, but getting the Blau jacket vibes, that's top notch.
Yeah, Gwen's run will only go up from here, from getting. Well, wait, was it Gwen or Being who got the plow jacket? One of them did.
No, it's Being.
It's Being. Okay, well, run can only go up from here.
And Gwen's run is downhill. Get the card next time, scrub. Oh, bit of 60 FPS, a little bit of side damage.
We're going to get that, but
Works in a way.
big hit there. Yeah, that should be all right. Theoretically, like another. Yeah, there we go.
Decent push strat
Easy.
for Being. Somehow the time has managed to get closer, so it is now only 10 seconds between.
Yeah, it's probably because Gwen's stream keeps buffering and I keep having to pause, unpause it.
Yeah.
I think that's a me OBS issue, I think. I could be wrong.
I think it's to be fair, I don't think the stream feed, like the screen sharing, helps either.
No, probably not.
Right, does Being get the box?
Yes.
Nero really wants to disagree. He does. Gwen?
Yeah.
Benefits as well. Nice.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, and Being's one's going up in the air. This strat that Gwen's doing, I at one point sort of thought that like, I at one point used to like go for that consistently because it seemed like pretty alright, but
Oh, for like I say that for a day, I was like, this is a cool strat, and then I tried to get it in a run and failed it spectacularly and got the normal strat anyways. And
Yeah.
why am I practicing something I'm not gonna do? Which is weird, 'cause I've been practicing 7-2 the whole time. Way. All right. Being's second go of the truck is.
uh-oh. Oh,
I've not seen it get out this far in a while. I've seen this happen with the third truck.
Where's it going? Why is it? It's just rammed into like a bunch of traffic for no reason.
See, this is. At least Gwen's did a little bunny hop out.
Yeah. And that hit on the barn was really. Oh, what is happening?
Sliding up those DMs.
Ain't no way.
Now the main issue is you're not going to be able to strat the third car as you would like.
No.
Because the trigger will you. So you're basically just hitting it from head on and trying to push it somewhere out.
Like, yeah, this isn't gonna work because like he's just. You might be able to get it on the barn if he gets behind it. Maybe.
I mean,
No,
the
not
backup
quite.
for this is actually quite strong, but that's not.
Is there? I mean, I guess the barn is the backup, but it's. I wouldn't say it's very consistent.
It's not consistent, but like in the right way, it does do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can. So. Oh.
All right, and Gwen is about to leave Marge with a 55-27.
I don't know what it's like on their PB.
I can have a little look. Do you remember the time that I just said 2 seconds ago?
55-27.
Okay, on PB it is plus, like 2.5 minutes.
Oh, right.
So.
Oh, Being, please don't get busted again.
Oh, please.
It should
Please,
be alright.
no.
Theoretically. Get in there. Okay, there we go.
I've never been more invested in someone's coins than I have in this run.
Also, I love how when you enter the Simpsons house, sometimes there's Homer eating cheese, like just straight cheese in the kitchen.
No, nothing wrong with that. Unless it's in a can.
In fact, I used to eat like shredded cheese, like packaged shredded cheese like crisps, so it's alright.
It's not bad. Look, cheese is good. Alright. I'll never take this cheese slander. I couldn't imagine eating cheese like they're crisp though. That is a bit wild.
It was a short phase.
4 years. Yeah, but don't you also tell a story how at some point you ate so many carrots you went orange?
Yeah, with carrots and pumpkins.
And pumpkins?
Yeah.
I never knew that part of the story. What do you even eat in a pumpkin?
Well, you can get like pumpkin soup and stuff, can't you? It's like I think it's like the inside bit, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never.
I've never had to cook a dish up a pumpkin, so I don't quite know.
Yeah, true. Carrots and pumpkins, so you went orange. That's.
It's true.
Still one of the best. Still one of the best stories. So, Gwen is 6 drops ahead.
The
But
gap
we also
is still
get
surprisingly not that big.
Yeah. And honestly, the wildest bit is how neither are actually seeming to... Well, they are going to struggle with coins. Both are probably going to have to get the hospital like boxes and the wasp. But genuinely quite impressive how the coins are lasting this, like, the coins are enduring somehow. Like, obviously, Gwen's coins aren't as bad as Being's, but Being's don't even look that terrible for losing 150 coins.
No.
Which is just absolutely ludicrous for me.
Pen pals. Oh, yeah. You know, Gwen literally only needs, like, Town Hall, and then I think they'll be alright. Yeah,
Also,
yeah,
realised one thing that's probably not helping your internet is you're also streaming to me at 1440p and 60 FPS.
Give me a second.
Which is also probably not helping the buffering.
Let me just change that. So this is what you get on Speed Simpsons live tech. Oh, hang on. Why is it? No, I want to change.
So things are happening on the screen.
I
would assume that Being has managed
how do I,
to finish 5-1.
Need to change the quality, but I don't know how. Hey, wait, here we go.
Close. No, we're fine. We're fine. No stress. No danger. Does he get pin pals? I'm calling this on a delayed feed. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
We'll make a
there we go.
prediction.
Right. Slightly less premium quality for you, but hopefully it'll stop the stream buffering.
That's fine.
720 60, I think now, or something.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. So Baby Van, the new strat. Some say it's sorry, what? Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong feed. I got so confused.
Okay, yeah.
I saw the start of Baby Van. I saw them swap cart and then started looking at Beings and went, what? Why is the Longhorn?
Oh, Beings is... he had it and then it got out. That's... I'm not coping, but that seems to be a theme with new Baby Van, is that it likes to get out a lot.
You say that, you did the same thing. It wasn't Being, it was Gwen.
Yeah, sorry. Gwen.
Unless you're predicting the future.
I might be. Also, Being's doing the old Baby Van.
Oh.
Which, actually,
okay,
that's not bad.
We love old Baby Van. Old Baby Van is great.
Never mind, we don't. We don't like it now.
He's wriggling away. He's wriggling out of it.
See, people go on about how Baby Van's so dumb, but I find him pretty smart sometimes.
It's the parents' worst nightmare. You don't turn around for a second, because the second the baby's gone, it's putting a fork in a plug or something, doing something dangerous. When you least expect it, falling off a sofa head first.
There's like this parent not only has got like 8 children, they've also got a like minivan of like mind of its own.
Yeah, true. It's a sentient minivan. Don't ever let that van go on cruise control.
Baby Van is dumb. Most runners are dumber. Wow.
Wow, toxic. Okay, honestly, it seems like the stream the screen share change has made it a little more consistent. So
yeah,
let's go.
I didn't realise I was in like 144p 60 FPS or something.
Yeah.
Or was it like 140? I don't know. Anyway, it was.
I think it's just like max default. Like,
it did max because Nitro.
It is booting me out of the screen share for some reason.
I don't want you in there anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll manage. Yeah, well, hold on, I'll be back in a minute, so I hope it stops booting me.
Oh, alright. I was gonna say, is Gwen gonna go for the Wigan push, but they didn't get jump zone, so no push for them. Please don't get hit and running being.
Politely, for my sanity.
Yep.
Please do not get, especially not in 5-4.
Oh no! Come on, being, please.
Come on.
Wait, is it? How many hit and runs have you got on now?
I don't know. He's on 3 busts.
Does the crash exist? Here is. I shouldn't say
I
that.
mean, if they do spawn, it's getting a bit. Oh, I think
I think
he's
it's
good.
alright now, yeah.
Or don't car bomb. Ah,
Hey, you're the king of car bombing.
yeah.
Wait, hang on. Wait. No, in Shah, alright? In the game, not. No. Don't you dare. Don't
These
go
are horrific accusations.
there. No, this is like Kane all over again. In the game, I'll make that very clear, thank you.
People just say weird stuff around me.
You're just a very weird guy.
I'm nothing but a simple man. But I do indeed like destroying cars in Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yep.
4 coins.
Yep, nowhere else. Just in Simpsons Hit and Run. And any other games.
Oh,
Nice bunny
doesn't
hop.
opt for the box. Oh, I do let everybody hang. I do just let it lie. It's more funny that way.
True.
So Gwen has still managed to keep the lead.
Yeah. We got Armor Truck
Being
coming up.
Still slightly behind, but yeah, now is the crunch time for a lot of these missions, where, you know, Curator, Armor Truck, both two pretty hard bottlenecks. Still, you know, I'm pretty sure someone said it really great earlier, where early runners fear 5-6, but later runners fear 5-7. And like through time, Armor Truck generally it's not as bad as you would expect, because at the start you have to get around. You're pushing a much heavier car.
Yeah.
So it is infinitely harder than like just wrap your head around when do you start pushing. But you know, enough time, it's a muscle memory. But Curator is elusive. He's like someone baby oiled up. It's just slipping out of everything.
Garbage bit.
Like that one time my brother got stuck in like a ladder to like go up to a bed, so we had to like butter him up to get him unstuck. Wish it wasn't true, but my god.
This isn't the same one who broke his knee by slipping on some wet leaves.
Yeah. Some would say quite unfortunate, quite clumsy, but you know, you will never forget watching your brother have to get oiled up in order to get out of a ladder. We don't breed weirdos in this family.
I mean, some of the stuff you told me is, yeah.
We're all normal. Just like this Hapu for Gwen, really.
Yep.
No real problems. Which, you know, the problems that in the short term, you know, you mess up Homer 1, you mess up part 1, you'll manage. But, you know, you start failing the important strats, like the game's done. Like, unless you do spend like 30 seconds getting chased by Apu.
Yeah.
But you mess up Armored Truck, you need to do the backup, you mess up Curator, and you have to travel them all the way through the tunnel. Like, the time save you start to lose becomes much greater.
Like, Gwen's got an advantage of 60 FPS, where Armor Truck is a lot more. Well, it destroys a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we both remember the clips where it's like, oh, an Armored Truck is just stuck against a wall, and he's just destroying himself. He's just self-destructing. The Wiggum might.
No, Wiggum's not.
Gwen.
I can't say I know why it followed maybe they didn't
Well,
stick to the barrier.
they didn't fully
enough?
stick in the
Yeah.
barrier. All right, and now 60 FPS armored truck. The push is looking
Yeah,
good.
that should be alright.
And yeah, that looks solid, honestly.
Even on 200, I think that'll be alright.
Yeah, no dangers. Gets 2 Vens as well. And some Wasps. Coins are absolutely fine.
Yep.
And the Wasp is playing ball, so...
Alright, Being's turn.
And the Wasp never played ball in 4-6. I think it was Amber earlier who said, I absolutely hate the sit and rotate Wasps.
Yeah. Ooh, Being...
Oh.
Oh, whoa, he's... Okay, he's off. He wants out. He's like, I'm not sticking around for this.
Climbed over a whole ass barricade to get out of it.
Not ideal, because Being probably needed the coins that you get when you get the strat.
Okay, decent hit, but it's not really enough at this point.
No. Get it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I said this earlier as well. Some would say there's not much I haven't said over the course of this day.
Pretty sure you've said everything at this point.
I still get to enjoy seeing runners grapple with a backup armored truck. Because it is a different set of skills, right? You are pushing a much heavier vehicle into a wall, and while still trying to maintain your car's health. It's still a little cool thing to see how people manage. Because getting a good backup's still quite hard.
Yeah.
And at that point, you're never gonna replicate the actual strat. So.
Oh, there we go. Not bad.
Yeah, decent backup, honestly. But Curator now.
Oh boy.
600 coins going in to Bart 2 as well. Crazy.
That is great.
Alright, the fast-ish? No.
I don't know if Gwen's gonna go. Yeah, since I don't know if they're actually
just
gonna
head
go.
on collision.
Yeah, they can do old.
And now for the
Curator.
backup.
Oh, there's
Shooting
traffic
first
car.
person.
Oh, hang on, carbon.
Destroy the traffic car.
Let's go.
Delicious. Yes. I love it when these happen. According to Sid.
I mean, do you?
Another hit and run, please. Please. Thank you. I see. Being's not even collecting a bunch of coins is the problem. He's just running over pedestrians.
Pretty much keeps getting hit and run.
He's just mowing them all down. Look, you can understand if they are collecting coins, but they're just mowing folk down. It's insane.
You should get coins from pedestrians. They drop their pocket change.
I mean, it's
Who
hard to
carries
hide.
around change nowadays? But in
It's hard to
2003,
hide
maybe.
when you're on top of a car bonnet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm no expert curator, but I think the hit wasn't strong enough. I don't know.
Oh yeah, didn't get the right angle. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, no. Oh.
No. He wasn't in a great place for that.
No. Mentally, perhaps.
Well, probably a bit of both. I don't know.
Bit frazzled.
I
at
wouldn't
this
be
point in the
particularly
run.
happy.
No. Okay, this is looking fine though. Theoretically, just one
Getting
big
out?
hit against
Yeah.
the wall. Oh, he's run over more pedestrians. Make it stop. At least if you're collecting coins, I can justify it. You're just mowing down crowds of people. I don't want to see Bot 2 at this point. I can't
set
see
to
it.
kill will be an interesting one. What's a 6-1?
Oh.
Being the pedestrian.
Being the public menace.
Yeah.
I'd say that. I hope they don't stop. It is very entertaining to just see
Yeah.
people getting mowed down. But please, for our sanity and your own, probably.
Which Simpsons character would be best to eat in an ice cream / popsicle format? My money's on Kangan Kodos or Krusty. What? Oh. Hit
I mean,
and
obviously the answer's Marge
run. Oh yeah, definitely.
for the fucking massive. I was gonna say forehead. That it's just hair
Hair,
for the
yeah.
massive hair.
I guess you might have a massive forehead. I don't know.
I don't know. Poor mole man. Just funny. Oh. Lighthouse wasp. Fantastic. Once again as hit and run. I hope someone's tallying the amount of times Being has got hit and run in that race.
I wish I'd started. I think he's gone at every level so far. Oh,
Oh,
twice
he's
in
got
this
it
mission.
again. The 2 time in one mission.
Is this normal for Being? I don't remember this being like this. No pun intended.
Oh, this is insane. I've never seen someone get hit and run so much.
It's mental.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh, if it happens again, I can't handle this anymore. Which it will. It will happen again.
Yeah, it's going to.
When it happens again, I will not be able to handle it. Yeah, and still has enough coins as well. Let's just remind everyone, they've been busted 3 times. They have had 150 coins taken away from them.
Busted 3 times and got hit and run on wager at least maybe 8, 10 times.
Yeah.
At least once or twice per level. Gwen, on the other hand, only gotten hit and run maybe once, twice.
But they did get busted.
They did get busted once.
You know. In terms of like average. At least Being's winning at something.
Yeah.
That's BM. I apologize, BM. You are putting a courageous effort in. A lot of runners would not have stood for this run.
It could still change, like, you know.
Yeah,
Gwen could have a bad home or two.
Out of bounds.
Bridge clip could refuse to work. Which it sometimes does.
Still have the dangerous Bart 2 missions as well. Duff trucks. FMJ. Port as well.
Yeah, Port is a very dangerous mission.
Exactly. Look, once you get suckered in, you can't get out.
Like you've comms today.
Yes, exactly. I am the ball of Speed Simpson.
Yep.
Some would say fairly unnecessary. You know, mostly out of the way. But at the end, once you get it, it's not bad.
Aqua Dreams comms Wave 2. This reference for all of you who don't remember, which will be all of you because you're all like only been around for have been around for quite as long. Last time Aqua was in a tourney, he did the same thing and took like every commentary spot for about a week straight.
It didn't go on that long. That was a good couple day period.
It was a good couple of days at least.
I just went, oh, people aren't signing up. Guess I'm in. And then I just basically vanished from the tournament and quit anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Again, every time I do commentary now, I make some reference to like something that happened sort of 5-6 years ago. Then I realise that not many people actually remember it. So
yeah.
What? Huh? Gwen,
oh my god! Oh my god!
What?
I've never seen this happen.
What? Huh? I thought it was out of bounds at first.
He's grinding on a rail.
What? Can't get it off.
God.
She did restart. Oh my god.
That is insane. I've never seen that in my life.
What on earth? Oh, Flying Hamster Projects.
That's absurd.
Yeah, high 2025 compilation. Someone clip that, please.
That is crazy. And that's a catch-up point.
Yeah, Being can now definitely catch. That's
Not
more absurd
really.
than Tilbert's baby van.
Not even Gwen's fault, really.
No. Like,
Like,
I looked at the map and I was like, where's Duff Truck?
God.
Like, is it out of bounds? And like, it's just sitting on that railing.
oh,
Oh.
is it in?
Hey, nice.
Wow. All right. It decided to pay for its sins.
Yep.
It didn't even try to
Repenting.
fight and get out of that one. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm in. It's fine.
That's crazy.
But will Being get it first time?
Oh,
That's
Being's
it's not
getting
getting better
trapped
than
at the
that.
moment.
It's not getting better than that. There have been so many clippable moments during this race. Oh, during this
gone
tournament
Being.
so far. Oh,
Another lucky one.
mate, what is this?
That Duff Truck is actually kind of forgiving sometimes.
Yeah, it's just about getting enough speed. Don't hit the
Yeah.
little. I don't even know what it is. The little statue thing.
Yeah, it's like you
And
carry
I
the
think
speed, but you have to try and carry it
other
around the
side.
corner, which is difficult.
Yeah. Decent little initial damage. No cars in the way. Just a gentle guiding in. A tour guide, if you will. Straight into Krusty Lou Studios.
Oh no. And he's gone behind the light. That's annoying.
Not ideal. Bit of time loss, but he's not escaping.
Actually, on 60, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Definitely could be much worse.
Yep.
But yeah, like each time we see a smidge of being ready to bring it back, Gwen just like snaps the hand
Yeah.
away. Like, nope,
No.
I'm still in the lead.
Gwen's playing with her food. What's so ridiculous happens to Being? Oh, that's a shame.
Honestly, a lot of damage has been done though, so
Yeah.
I'm not too worried. You might genuinely just still be stuck. Ooh,
Maybe?
Wow, God.
Oh,
This is such
oh,
a jet.
okay.
Wow, okay. That's insane.
That's lucky.
Why is Bart 2 just given up so far?
Part 2's
Part
giving us
2's
gold.
It's given us everything.
It's because we complimented it, saying it's a consistent level.
Yeah, exactly. It's feeling good about itself. It's going, you know what, free pass. Except for Duff Trucks, of
Yeah.
course. Gwen is hit and
Oh,
run.
Gwen hit. I was gonna say Being because I'm. Oh, okay, no, it's all good.
Oh, wow.
Actually, what's the advantage for? Fair enough.
Yeah, nice little reset. Where the reset points are good. Traffic, though. That'd be a police sandwich. Avoids the sandwich.
Oh, Being hit and run.
Which at this time of hour, quite important. Don't do it.
2 hit and runs. Oh,
Don't get the cheese out the fridge and start eating it like crisps. Not worth it.
I was like 7.
What? Being? They are avoiding. No, I'm going to curse it. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about the hit and run.
I mean, it has been a talking point. It doesn't seem to be happening quite often. No, in set to kill, it happens a lot anyway, because, like, you know, pedestrians do like to dive in front of you.
Alright.
There you go.
Being has successfully avoided hit and run.
Pretty clean set to kill, actually. And they got bike jump.
And Krusty Lou coins on top. This is, you know, even despite some like minor problems, it's still kept fairly even. So
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know for sure, but like, Being's like, he's been behind it by a sort of similar amount the entire way through.
yeah,
It's
we
like
keep
it's
expecting the gap to form,
Yeah.
but it's just not.
it's like always like it's not even a whole mission away. It's like half of like the same mission. Like he's
Yeah.
just started it, Gwen's just finishing it.
And so it does appear that Out of Bounds will be the decider.
Out of Bounds deciding
Coins
yet
are
another race.
pretty similar between the two. I think slightly less for Gwen,
Yeah.
but you know, it's not like there's not pretty much 100 coins available within like arm's reach. I will say they might actually have to get the Vend.
Yeah.
Funny pickle.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
didn't benefit.
Nice.
Them. Funny pickle, not funny on 60 FPS.
No.
On 200, you get sent flying. Oh, but we do get bridge clip though. So everybody get excited.
There's not really much to explain with bridge clip, is there? It's literally you just drive at a bridge.
You do drive at a bridge.
You drive at the railing on a bridge and hope it clips through eventually.
Yeah.
It's like the Harry Potter platform 9 3/4 in Shah.
It is.
Except
it really is.
except it's inconsistent.
Exactly.
You imagine if like oh,
Hit and run, hit and run,
There
hit
we
and
go.
run, hit and run. Never mind. Perfect coins.
you imagine
as well.
if like Harry just ran at the wall and it just sometimes didn't work. You just like
Yeah,
smash your face.
not ideal, but yeah, he clearly made up the excuse as to why he's got that scar. Being does not have enough coins
No.
for this, and even if they do collect everything,
Yeah, I don't think you hit enough stuff to. Probably
Oh,
should have
they
gotten
need
neighbours.
Oh,
Yeah,
perfectly fine now. The wasp cleared it.
they could have gotten Wiggums and Ben Pie would have given them brownie points.
Exactly. Or are they red points?
I don't know. Brown points. Wait, what? were Ben splits red or brown?
A ridiculously meta point that nobody will remember except for us. Let's go.
You mostly. I don't even know if
Hey,
I
just
remember it.
So, nice to see. Also, I can't imagine, as you said earlier, being kind of stayed on 120 to avoid like the harsh outbounds. So, we're going to get C72 inbounds unless there's some surprise bridge clip I don't know about. There is not.
I think
I can dream.
is there a 7-2 bridge clip if you're like Tone Dog and you do like 46?
I believe so. That's where I remember it.
I wouldn't want to do it on 60. No.
No.
Hey, to be fair, actually, I should know because Kane I think mentioned about like teaching people it.
You can do it on 62. Ah, fair enough.
All right, 7-3 for Gwen.
And as said before, the 60 FPS is the best FPS for the wall climb.
Mm-hmm.
So will it be in this race?
I don't like that
there is
cage. Hopefully they
Yep,
can just
the
shuffle
cage.
over.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a
Skeleton in a cage.
skeleton in a cage.
I'm surprised it's not reset her yet, to be honest.
I mean, they are starting to spin, but it's workable.
They're gonna hit
It
that
is
roof.
workable.
Oh,
It's really
yeah,
teetering. Oh,
restart.
never mind. Oh, but Beings looks quite clean.
No, the roof.
The roof's in the way.
This is my problem with 7-3. Like, there's a lot of time where the roof is in the way. Like, it can look like a good climb, and just the roof is just like the
7-3's putting the dog in all of us because we're all trying to raise the roof.
oh.
But then again, I've also heard that the strat is pretty rough.
I hate you.
All right, that's the look. It's 2:30 a.m. You've got to use the dog material somewhere.
Yeah, that was very dog material. Like, can we all get a weird champ in the chat? That was.
So despite being ahead on on screen, timer wise, Gwen is still ahead.
Yeah.
So not to take the air out of the balloon. That's not a phrase.
No.
Just made it up completely.
Yeah. I don't like how close Gwen parked to the door. Like, I have experience with falling through the gap in the door after getting out of school.
Yeah, I think we've all been there.
Something with the balloon.
Maybe just gotta
Aqua's
be.
popping it and deflating it. It's a party pooper.
Popping and locking it. All right, how will the park? The park is good,
Yeah, that's alright, I think.
and yeah, I'd say both are pretty set, honestly.
I didn't actually notice if Gwen's went in or not, but I think it did.
It looked solid to me.
Actually, the streams, because of one of them buffering, they've now pretty much synced up.
Yeah, that's quite impressive on set. And hey, even then, so only what 6 seconds in between.
Yeah, there's
so...
really nothing in it now. The sink, the kitchen sink.
It has synced up. This is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. It looks like you've swapped the same feed.
I was tempted to interact, try and get up to date, but also this is too good to ruin.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah, well, Gwen's got.
Oh my god.
Gwen getting the Greg.
Oh my god. This is beautiful. This is too intense. There's too much going on.
Have I accidentally linked the wrong streams? Homer fist bumping in sync. Ain't no way.
This is a magical moment. The double sing all the way.
Right, being got.
Oh, unfortunately, Gwen got really good RNG.
Sorry, being Gretchen not quite being as nice.
Being's taking a scenic route.
There's a witch. There we go. Oh, please come on stream.
All right,
Right.
it was glorious.
It was fun, but
I've been fun.
and you're bloody fruits. Oh, there we go. Sorry, that's a very obscure reference.
I prefer all of my jokes on Speed Simpsons to be stuff only we get. That is untrue.
Joke, by the
As
way.
I told with my dog material, so.
Yeah, your dog. I hated your dog material.
All right, bridge clip time, everyone.
Brodge clop. Oh,
We have to believe.
Okay.
We have to believe in the bridge clip.
Being doing.
Now, if you're like me,
Yeet.
and you used to do 60 and you glorify it in your head. Oof. Okay, first one didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Number two, bridge
There
clip,
we go.
going wild.
Easy.
Yeah.
Although that looked like it was gonna reset them because it didn't get a lot of speed coming out of it. But being doing yeet in third person, which is interesting, but it works.
It looks good. God,
This
this
is gonna be so close. What?
Really tight. This is really tight.
Oh, that reset looked a bit late to me. I was worried then. Oh wow, okay, this is gonna actually be really close. I think Gwen might just have it, but
I still think, unfortunately, to be the bearer of bad news, Gwen is ahead on time.
yeah.
So Gwen is what?
Oh yeah, no.
around
Now
20,
the sync has gone. It's
24, 20-ish seconds ahead.
It's really not too bad though.
Oh, is Gwen going for jump zone as well?
They are. I didn't expect them to go for. Yeah, they did. Looks like it.
Yeah, that looks good. I mean, if it doesn't work, it's donezo, unfortunately.
For someone who I thought hadn't played much, I mean, it's pretty impressive they're going for jump zone.
Yeah, it was not what
I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe they played in the background. We just haven't known. Jokes on us, but
jump zone on. I don't know if
60.
I highly doubt jump zone matters on FPS.
No, probably not. Like, you got infinite speed either way.
Feels weird. Yeah. Yeah. So the out of bounds versus the jump zone. Unfortunately, jump zone wins every time. Reset the car.
No, I'll get rid of jump zone if you reset.
Oh.
Oh no, they're out. Okay, and go for it again. There we go.
We are getting closer.
Come on. Oh, keeps getting stuck on the roof. There we go.
No, we're out. We're out.
All right, it's fine.
This is
bouncy.
Really, really close. Like they still have to do the race triggers as well.
Yeah.
So this is eerily close.
Because that I don't actually know. Well, probably Gwen has it. I think still.
Gwen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen.
There we go.
Gwen's definitely. There we are. For Gwen, they have entered the tractor beam. GG's. That is. I don't know the time.
1:34:56.
1:34:56, and Being is about to finish with a 1:35. What? 22?
1:35:24.
24. There we are. Wow, what a race! What an absolute barn burner of a race. Neck and neck till the very end, and the moments when we synced up were absolutely tremendous.
I enjoyed that, to be fair.
GG's to both runners. That was great.
That was good.
For it being a race at 2 in the morning, it fully 100% delivered. But I think now we undeafen.
I need to. You've already done
Hello.
it. Hello.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Where do we even start?
Congrats on the races.
Yep.
I gotta say that's probably the closest and most ridiculous race we've had so far. That was insane. It was neck and neck at every avenue. Even coming down to the last split, it was so close.
Yeah. Like every time we thought Bean was gonna catch up, then Gwen would be like, "Nope, I'm gonna," like, you know.
I will say, Bean, you have a problem with the police, don't you? you got busted like 4 times. It's ridiculous.
Are you a wanted man?
No, 3 times I think. You lost 150 coins to getting busted.
And you still carried on to
be a
hit
record,
and run.
honestly. It's insane.
I think you got hit and run in every level at least once.
And even twice in some of the
I
same
know somebody
missions.
commented. I did notice, like, wait a minute, I did get busted a lot when I saw I was checking in Wolves. But yeah, like I definitely I should have avoided a lot of those, I felt. Not the hit and run.
Well, it's just the issue. The issue was it's not like usually when a runner gets like hit and run a lot, it's because they're getting coins. You were just mowing down pedestrians. Like no coins were collected whatsoever. Just people,
Was it 5?
just lives. I think it was 4.
Kane says it was 5 apparently, but
I think he's memeing.
Oh yeah,
he's memeing. Okay.
Yeah, I think
that does make sense.
Yeah, I think for you being like the worst bit was like the 2-5.
Yeah.
Like Apu was being persistent.
I felt like I feel like if I had, thought and stopped and thought for just a second, I would have probably escaped him, but like
it's just you expected it to happen, but it didn't.
Yeah.
If you just gone to the hospital like immediately, I think you probably gotten away quicker maybe, but yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it?
Like I said, if I just thought through it a little bit more.
Now, can we talk about Gwen's duff truck?
Oh my god. I did not know what to do.
Okay, so for context, somehow you didn't get the initial strat. It then went further down the pier, somehow ramped up onto the railing,
and it was stuck there for about 20 seconds.
onto the railing.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could have done to get
I was
to
trying
move
to
it.
hit it off, but the globe
Yeah,
is
it just wasn't
so
having it.
short.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have
Lord.
switched to like the
Got
canyon
the
arrow
plow
to like
king or something,
knock
push
it
it off.
My short king could never.
Because I look over at the screen and I see your duff truck is like in a weird place on the map. Like, where is it? And then it's like just sitting on the fence.
Yeah.
It was
Like I was like
crazy.
soft locked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just that. And how else did you feel about the race? There were just a lot of really just clippable moments. It was so good.
Yeah. I messed up in a lot of places.
Same.
I didn't expect you to go for jump zone 7-7.
Yeah, well, it made the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was neck and neck. Like it really. What brought it closer was the slight struggles about climbing.
Getting out, yeah.
Oh my
Genuinely,
god.
if you
I
want your
struggled
heart
getting
to pump,
out,
watch
and I
this
struggled
race.
in 7-3ing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's on 60
7-3
FPS.
for
the
me was
ideal
like
FPS.
it's one of the better 7-3s I've had on 120 in a while. But I managed to make it work well enough. Definitely finicky, but it worked.
Yeah.
Also, I got to ask, because I was talking to Sid whilst doing comms, and he talked about his experience on 120. And he basically I went, Sid, why do people play on 120? And he's like, I don't fucking know.
I don't know why I played on it for so long. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any advantages to it. I know you probably told me the other day.
But...
Well, the reason I started running on 120. Well, I mean, I used to run on 60.
Yeah.
But I kind of figured that with the new cutscene skip stuff, I kind of felt like I should go to a somewhat higher FPS, but I didn't want to go like full 150 yet.
Right.
Because like the difference between like 120 and 150 is pretty marginal.
Yeah.
And like I just generally prefer the driving on 120.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
You got the
little less like hey.
Like I'm not doing 7.2, so I don't see any reason to go above that, right?
Yeah, true.
You got the bounciest 120 FPS I've ever seen. Like your 120 seems different. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I somehow you both had a really good advert for 120 and 60 as well.
Yeah.
So like
we
were both like looking at it like hours didn't feel like that. You know?
Yeah.
A really good advert for different FPS.
Yeah.
But honestly, no. Though that run was fantastic. Both really, really close till the end. Like, you know, typically with these races, you get to like Apu, and then suddenly you mess up one big strat, and then it's over. But no, genuinely, it's right till the end. So, an absolutely crazy run.
I felt like the latter half of that run was actually okay.
I messed up Hellfish a lot.
Yeah.
Like a second car got out of it.
Yeah.
A third car, even worse.
Yeah.
Like,
also,
my bar
both
2 and
runners going for the school bus 3.7, which is always fun.
Yeah.
It's not a common sight these days.
No.
Yeah.
Normally on 60 you do the tone dog limo, and obviously any FPS higher than
I
that
haven't
usually
really
is,
like I hadn't really learned the one strat yet.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, I don't know what the phone booth limo situation is on 120. I don't know if it works particularly well. I didn't do it till I switched to 150.
It might be a little finickier, but I'm pretty sure it does work. It's just I suck at it.
Fair enough.
You can do phone booth on 60. And I might that.
It's a lot worse on 60.
The trick is to use sports car.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never thought of that, but
yeah, that sounds.
Wish I knew that at the time.
But yeah, I
GG.
think, yeah, GG.
Yep.
Thank you
GG.
for the fantastic race. Congratulations, Gwen, on the win.
Thank you.
And
Good way to end the
do you
day,
have
isn't it?
anything else to say about that? To say about your runs? No,
At
I'll
least
take
I
that as a
got
no.
a splits PB.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suppose with all that said, though, thank you, Sid, for the restream.
Yeah, better than the
I was
last
going to
one.
thank myself for commentary, but you know that's a bit bold. Once again, thank you guys for the fantastic race.
Yep.
I'm not forgetting that one anytime soon. I still think it's a record to get busted four times
Yeah,
in
you
one
set
run,
some kind of record,
or
Debbie.
3 times. Feels like a record.
With hit and
Pretty
runs.
sure. Surely there's. I can think of one race that may have matched that.
There's probably a hit and run
somebody
sheet,
will
and if there's not, then someone will make it.
There will be a sheet somewhere. There'll be a sheet.
It
in
is
a
Shark
sheet
Community
of
after all.
sheets. But yeah, with that said, though, all the thanks have been said.
Yeah.
The next race isn't for a good couple of hours. It's at 4 p.m. BST, and it is the first of the sub 120 group. So we have Bacon Man versus Kelvin, 2 runners who are pretty hotly contested, and those who are, I'm pretty sure they're top 5,
Yep.
2 top 5 runners in
Kelvin
the world.
is what? Is Kelvin second? I think. And
I think
Bacon's
he's like joint second.
yeah.
Yeah, Bacon's 4th, so
Bacon's
it's
4th.
second versus 4th,
Yeah.
and you know we don't get to see these races every other day, so it's going to be a big occasion. So make sure to check them out today rather at 4 p.m.
Whether it be our stupid voices, who knows? All right. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.